Yo, what's good guys? Welcome back to another banger of a video where we will be reviewing and then giving our final thoughts on the Iranian Air Force F-14A. Let's get right into it. No messing around, let's get straight to the point. So on the Gaijin Marketplace, let me click, let this load. The Gaijin Marketplace, you can find this for 94 euros, or Gaijin coin, whatever you want to call it. So it's on the steeper side, but still, not as steep as this, 1,144 bucks. So, yeah, it's pretty expensive. But if you, it is the best premium aeroplane. No, non-premium Gaijin market aeroplane in the game at the moment. Just like the F-14A early that we did a review on a couple days ago. Check that out, the channel. This has the same engines, the Pratt and Whitney, I believe. I've got no idea. Wait, hold on. Yeah, Pratt and Whitney. Yeah, it's got the same engines as the F-14A early on the American Air Tech tree. So it's got basically the same flight model as that. You get the same radar. Everything about it is the same except from the weapon loadouts, which we'll get to right now. So you can see this is very different to the one that we have on the American Air Tech tree. You get, instead of getting, you still get the choice of AIM-54As. I haven't unlocked them yet. I didn't need them because you get a way better option. You get the FACO 90s, which is like a Phoenix on fentanyl. So basically, these have you know how normal Phoenix missiles, right? They accelerate quite slowly. This just gets straight to the point. I mean, this thing it got equal acceleration, or almost equal to the R-27ER, which is the fastest missile in the game, I believe. Yes, there's that, and then it gets these, which is unique to this airplane as well. Sigil, which is basically just a modified Hawk missile anti-air system, an American anti-air system. They took the missiles from that, they modified them so they could be on the airplane. They managed to fit them to the aeroplane, so that's what those are. And then here you get the AIM-7E dogfight variants, really good for close range. I wouldn't go more than 10 kilometers with these things. Then you get to have this thing has like both USSR missiles from the USSR and American made. So yeah, that's pretty cool. This is just a reverse engineered Phoenix that they produced domestically in Iran, I believe. So yeah, and then as your main IR missile, you'll be getting an AIM-9P, not great, especially at 13.0. That's the BR this thing sits at. But where this thing shines is really the FACO 90s. So this will be the star of the show. You can see the stats. It's got more. I believe it's got more overload than than the Phoenix does, so it turns better as well. I never noticed that. But yeah, so the active radar homing, of course, why don't forget. But you kind of wanna guide them in with your truck-wall scan, data link, whatever it's called. You wanna feed it information until it gets closer to the target, basically. So you can't really turn away as soon as you fire them. You gotta guide them in a bit. That just basically means you need to fly straight in the direction the missiles are going in for a bit with truck-wall scan radar mode on. So yeah, you get that, and when it comes to ground, you get the Yasser rockets, which is basically just again the Hawk missile, I believe, with a fucking bomb attached to the front of it. So that's pretty cool. I've never seen anything. This is the only plane in the game that has these missiles. Same with the FACO 90 and Sigil. So these are unique to this plane. Then of course you get the Zunis. I haven't grinded a lot of the things, so This is the only thing that differs from the F-14A early on the American air tech tree. Um, this is the only thing that's different when it comes to ground attack, the asset rockets. So yeah, and so yeah, you can make a whole bunch of custom loadouts. You can bring my go-to is this. Hold on. Secondary weapons. It's this one because the R27s turn a lot better than the Sigils. So, these have longer range and better acceleration, but these are just, I like using these as like a close range radar missile basically, and yeah, that's what I use them for. That's why I like having, because you get a mixture of it. You get to have super long range ability, and then medium slash short range ability here, and then yeah. So basically, yeah. You can't carry more than 4 FACO 90s or AIM 54s Phoenix missiles, unlike on other F-14s in the game where you can have 6 of them in total on the side. Instead of having a R27, you would be able to have a Phoenix there usually, but not on this one. But yeah, so this is the loadout we're going to be using today. And it's got a very similar playstyle to all the other F-14s in the game. And yeah, so let's bring this bad boy out. Okay, so we're in the battle. We're playing in the Pyrenees. Oh, the Pyrenees! We love the Pyrenees, everyone. The Pyrenees is epic. We're going to turn the fuel. We're going to put this thing guzzles fuel just like all the other F-14s. So I like taking maximum fuel. So preset 2 flares. You only get 60 flares, just like with the F-14's A standard one. So just maximum afterburner. This is game 1 climb. It's 13.0, just like the F-14B. So you're going to get up tier to top tier pretty much a lot of the games that you play. But then when you get the down tier, it's just an absolute slaughter. But yeah, you need to use your range, the range that you have with these missiles. You need to use it to your advantage. You always want to be the first ones firing off your missiles, so you can get as many kills as fast as possible and have more likelihood, more of a chance of surviving. So yeah, that's why every F-14 player goes to the maximum altitude as soon as they spawn in, because at higher altitude the missiles have less drag because of the lower air density and whatnot. So yeah, your missiles basically have a lot more range when you go up higher. 8,000 to 10,000 meters is where I like to be. So yeah, that's airplane. Select the right missiles. Okay, we're gonna fire these in. Of course, if you have no option other than to defend, then of course defend. Because you don't want to die. That's not the goal. So if you see a missile coming towards you, Mach 1 million, but you can see the acceleration is crazy, man. So there is about 5 million missiles coming towards me. So I'm going to start defending here. I'm going to go cold for a bit, and I'm going to go use the terrain as my best friend. We can see here. Hopefully we get some hits. If not, it's fine. We still got our R27s. But that's what you want to be doing. This tier to here is really hard to get kills like this, because everyone's used to flying really low, so the missile just hits the ground instead of hitting the target. Because that's kind of like the meta, and it has been since Fox 3s came out. So you will get the couple kills. Now we're gonna join the fray with R27s, and then I'm not gonna even bother unless I get a good chance using AIM-9Ps, because they're rear aspects, 20G missiles, IR, and they don't have any IRCCM, so probably they'll have more likely not to hit than to hit on the SPR, so it's kind of dead weight. But you will get the kill with them, but not great. You have to catch the opponent's off guard. But yeah, let's see. Okay, we're getting we're slaughtering them. No, we're not. It's very hard to tell. It's too early. Let's see here. So this will probably be. This is usually with the FACO 90s, you're gonna get at least one kill. Like at least. So this is just a very unlucky game. Okay, here we're gonna fire. Aim 9Ps, screw me long. Okay, he's dead. Okay, aim 9Ps, proved me wrong. There we are. Okay. Not crash like we did in the other video. I forgot to set the key binding to tilt my radar. I guess it's gonna take too long and it'll crash. I'm just gonna play like this. I'll go with the beyond visual range combat mode. Basically, we just have to look at the enemy and get a lock. But yeah, if you're gonna buy this vehicle and you haven't played Jets yet, then just be careful because you're gonna have to set it at a load of keybinds. So yeah, you're gonna have you can watch a tutorial. My favorite YouTube channel for tutorials in Warthunder that I have had reviews a bit like this is I recommend a YouTuber called Tim's Variety. I'll put his link to his channel in the description so you guys can check him out. He's kind of who inspires me to make these kinds of videos, so he's a pretty epic dude. So yeah, let's see, let's go for some ground targets. Because these guys are all dead, apparently. Or all grayed out. Yeah, GG's. Yeah, that's game one. Okay, wait, hold on, let's see if we can get a missile off on one of the AI here before eventually succumb to our victory. There we are. Not the best, not the worst game you could ever get. Definitely not the best though. You get a decent amount of XP, progress. Currently grinding on the American Air Factory on this account, just like on my friend's account. I did all the way up to the end. I'm going down some different lines on this one. My goal at the moment is the AV8 B Plus or whatever it's called. You know, the really modern AV8. I really 12, or was it 13.0? Yeah, 13.0. The M120 is crazy. Even I know there's better planes now, but back in the day that was one of the only 13.0s with Fox 3s. And it's a super cool plane in my opinion, the AV8. So that's why I'm going for it. So I'll keep you updated when I get that at some point. But yeah, game 2, let's do the exact same thing and hopefully we can get some kills. We got another in this game we are kind of mixed with people lower tier than us, and then I am. Wait, am I on fem? Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm tweaking. This is an up tier, complete up tier. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that doesn't matter though. You've got the range advantage. You just gotta use your range as your main ability at this time. Yeah. Because it's the only thing you can really do. All the other people have better turning missiles. The only thing you've got is a range. If you fire first, usually you'll hit first because these things are absolutely. Okay, we're gonna keep the turbo scan on some of these. If you get some kills here. Okay, they're probably firing at me a bit with advantage. Okay, we're gonna, that missile should be close enough now. They accelerate pretty fast. We're gonna go down to the deck here. Okay, that's one. Nice. But it's just the sheer speed of these missiles. No one expects them to hit you that fast, because usually you expect the missiles to take a bit to get to you. Not with these things, they'll get to the target in no time. Yeah, we got one. I don't know if we're going to get any other hits, but they're probably defending. I really need to get that keyline sorted out. Okay, let's see. Another option is to hold on to your FACO 90s, start flying low, and then use them on targets that are flying higher up from below later on in the battle. And that's a nice tactic as well, because when you do it like that, it's almost a guaranteed hit every time. Oh, I tried. I was almost there. This guy wants the beef. Oh shit, I did not see that. Well, but yeah, those are two examples of games you will probably have in this plane. And also, so yeah. I really like it. We just got some bad games that I haven't really played this plane since I got my new account. This is the first time, so to be expected, kind of, because I need to get back into the swing of things, because it has been half a year since I've had access to this. So yeah, it's overall my final thoughts. The downside is that it's not a premium vehicle. So it doesn't get the insane boosters. You still can get decent money, but definitely not anything like a premium vehicle. But it is an option if you want to get a really, really solid jet for top tier without having to grind it. And if you really like the F-14, and either you have a whole bunch of other vehicles that you can sell to get the money to get this, or you just want to spend the money in the Gaijin store, then yeah, I would definitely consider this as an option, but not for long because it's getting way too expensive. So yeah, this would have been a no-brainer a couple months ago. It used to be at like 30 euros, something like that, or 30 Gaijin, and now it's skyrocketing. I have got this, which is currently in the Gaijin marketplace. Gaijin marketplace, it sells for 24 or 25 Gaijin. So it's pretty fucking nuts. And it's 13.0, just the same BR. And it gets derby missiles and everything else, and it gets better IR missiles. So that one's a really solid plane as well. That's for if you want to grind Israel. It's a Colombian-made plane, but or something. Is it Colombian? I don't know. One of the South American countries. So yeah, that plane is definitely. I would take that over this, surely due to the price point. The price point is what brings this plane down, but everything about it is amazing. So that's my review. So yeah, the FACO 90s are just nuts. You gotta keep an eye out if you haven't played against these yet, and you're just coming up to this BR. You gotta really keep an eye out for these things, because you'll not be expecting these. Absolutely, it's like flinging a boat at hypersonic speeds into your face. So I'm not even joking. These things are built like absolute, like you're sending your family car at Mach 6 towards someone. That's what you do when you fire a Fakor 90. So, yeah, that's definitely super fun, and it's the most unique missile in the game. There's nothing really like it, and I love it so much. So, this plane holds a special place in my heart. All the F-14s do. I just love them to bits, just because they're no skill and super fun. Because you will get the odd game where you just get every single one of your Fakor 90s or AIM-54s hit like a target, and you'll get like 6 kills, and it's just crazy. In like one swoop as well, at the start of the game. So that's definitely the most fun thing about these planes. And these planes are brilliant for also, in general, all the F-14s are brilliant for 1v16, for example, 1v5. If your entire team has died and you need to carry by like, if you go back to the airport, take off with a full set of Phoenixes, go as high as you can with get up to 2,000, 3,000 meters. They'll probably be rushing your airfield. Fire a couple of these off at them, and you'll probably get some kills. So yeah, this overall just a beast of a plane. But yeah, that's gonna be wrapping it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.